how do you start to write a hit song? Do you make a really cool chord progression and then experiment with that and adjust the melody to those chords? Or do you create a killer beat and you make the beat so cool that the song has to be a hit because the beat's so cool? Well, maybe not. You can't just sit down and write a hit song. It doesn't work that way. It's not something you can control. Now, maybe you have always thought that a hit song comes from a really talented musician that understands music so well that he can construct a hit song out of his deep reservoir of knowledge. Well, forget that. If that were true, that would mean that all super duper musicians would be super duper songwriters, right? And if that were true, where does that leave you? So again, how do you start to write a hit song? And that's what we're going to talk about right now.
Welcome to A Stone's Throw on the King Media Network. I'm Al Stone, and this is show 1 of the series, How to Write a Hit Song. Here's a list of the tutorials. There's one of Diego's commandments in each video, and the commandment is also the name of the video. This is show 1, Never Forget to Archive the Kernel. We've asked famous songwriter Diego Mar to explain the process. Okay, Diego, so far we have nothing. How do we write that first note of our future song?
You have to wait.
Oh, okay, we're waiting. What are we waiting for?
A bolt of lightning comes down out of heaven and hits you like a ton of fish. Boom! It's something that comes to you in the most inappropriate time. Like, when you're right in the middle of matching your socks or something.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's a melody or a line of a song or a phrase that sets up a scenario or some idea that suggests a story or something. Well, that's the kernel.
Okay, explain.
Yes, it's your original idea. It either pops into your head or you hear someone else speak it. Okay, and it doesn't come from you. You feel like it already exists, that it's something that you identify as being a hit idea. You identify it. It comes to you out of the air. Now, on this point, you can watch Charlie Rose interviewing James Taylor and listen to how he describes it. You're going to want to hang on every word. The link is in the show notes at the bottom of the page.
You know how I felt about that interview? To me, it was kind of gut-wrenching in a way. He was really pouring his heart out.
Yes, and he is very articulate.
Yeah, and throughout these tutorials, we've referenced important videos. Allow me to interrupt just a second to explain this. So, if you had to scour the internet in search of the most important videos on songwriting and decide which one to watch, it would be daunting, way too much time. So we have given the links to the ones that are appropriate. It turns out that there are very few videos that are worth watching all the way through. Our references will save you a heap of time. So again, throughout these tutorials, you can go to the bottom of the page and click on the blue link and go right to the reference video.
Yes, very important. So, okay, there is more than one point you're going to get out of that interview. Okay, so, all right. We recommend that you have some way of remembering this original idea. We are calling it the kernel.
Yes, the kernel, not the hook. It may be the hook, but the kernel is the original encounter of a third kind. It could be the chorus, the ending of the song, a second verse, or it could be the backup vocals, or any idea that's hit-worthy. Now, I understand that you have a dramatic performance of this archiving of the kernel. Is that true?
Yes, I do. Okay, let me show you this. Let me okay. Okay, ponme video para que puedo grabar. I'm not smart enough to do that.
You really aren't?
Okay, let's say you're, okay, we're recording. Okay, don't I get a red thingy? Okay. So let's say, you know, you're matching your socks and this idea comes to you. Okay, this is what you have to do. You have to record it. Okay, so, ho, kang, ting, bong, sang, chang, bong, the kang, the bong, the kang, the bong, the kang, then the gibble, sit, boom, the gong. Okay, so anyway, you have to record that. Okay, so it doesn't get away from you. Thank you very much.
Ah.
Thank you very much. Okay, you realize that by discovering this kernel, you have entered the zone. Yeah.
The zone?
The zone. This thing that is happening to you is all-consuming. It's fantastic. I'm a genius.
No, genius.
Yeah, and now when I'm in the zone, I could be talking to you and you think I'm just a normal guy having this normal conversation. But no, I ain't there. I may be talking to you. I may be answering questions, but I am some other place.
Oh.
I am hard at work on the tune. It beckons me. Now, in the interview of John Mayer on the Bobby Bones show, John Mayer calls it a trance. Okay, again, the link for that is in the show notes at the bottom of the page.
No, okay. So you have to archive the kernel. Okay, and why is that? Why is that such a big deal?
Because this phrase or these 4 or 8 bars have some kind of mysterious quality that is the essence of the song. This is a once-in-a-lifetime song, okay? This is a hit song. You can't lose this.
Ah, I see.
You are so dazzled with this song that you will do anything to finish writing it. And if you ruin that, then the song will be gone forever.
Forever, yeah.
This is one of the moments of truth. You have got to freeze this song in time. If you don't feel this way about this kernel, it ain't no hit. Don't spend any more time on it. You will end up polishing a turd.
Are you saying that you can never change it?
No, I'm saying you have to archive it just the way it was originally conceived.
Yeah, okay. So let's say you don't archive this idea, this kernel. What are the consequences to that?
Okay, let's say you make the mistake of modifying the kernel just a little. Then after that, you make another little change. And because of that little change, you have to adjust this other little thingy over here. And pretty soon you've lost your way. And when that happens, now you've really done it. You've really sabotaged your song. Maybe you've done this before. Maybe you have many ideas that you worked on and you have in mind to come back and develop them at some later date, okay? You may even have bass parts to some of these. You may have some of these are recorded. And maybe you have quite a few of these like that. So what we are saying here is going to fix that. So anyway, let's say that you have lost sight of what you are doing. So now, what do you do?
What? Go back and fold more socks?
Okay, well, you have your original storage of the kernel. Just go retrieve it. Okay, so, okay, how do I play this back?
Yeah.
Okay, ayúdame aquí. Okay. ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué hago? Okay. So when you're folding your socks, you're going to be able to operate your own telephone. Okay, so I want to play this.
All right.
Oh, here it is.
Is it working?
Okay, it's an image.
Oh.
Anyway, let's say that it indeed did record. You see it back, and wow, okay, I remember now. This is a hit song. Okay, so now you're back going again.
Yeah.
And now you remember what was really great, this mysterious part about this kernel. So anyway, don't forget to archive the kernel. So this is Diego's first commandment. Never forget to archive the kernel. And Al, can you say that in your announcer voice and make it bold, authoritative, condemnatory like, is that a word?
Condemnatory like?
Menacing? Okay.
Never forget to archive the kernel. Okay, so now what? We have a great start, so how do we go about writing the next part? Wait, don't answer that. That'll be show number 2. Never attempt to write a song unless you are in the zone. Now, to hear some of Diego's songs, you can go to diegomar809.com. That's all one word. diegomar809, those are the numbers, the numerals, .com. But before you do, please subscribe to us so we can alert you to the next videos as they become available. It's free. So for now, to continue with this tutorial series on how to write a hit song by Diego Mar, go ahead and proceed to show 2. Never attempt to write a song unless you are in the zone. We'll see you over there. Thanks, Diego.
Nah.